It'll be fun.
Periscope. What's a periscope?
Yeah, so I think we should use Periscope to live stream the live stream. Wouldn't that be neat?
That
You
sounds
should.
kind of complicated.
Well, it's
Does
not
that go on
complicated.
Twitter?
Last night, Cheryl was live streaming me, live streaming her, and I thought our phones were going to explode. It was crazy. So, okay, I am really excited about today's Friday Foursome because this kid is just literally he's a kid. But we'll get to that in a second. This kid is blowing up YouTube, and his videos are they're funny, but they're also entertaining. And I'm really excited to learn more about his mission and how he's. And I'm curious more than anything to figure out if this guy even goes to school because every time I see him post anything, he's hitting balls or working on his short game. But before we get to that, we got Jason Boslow from Shop Junior Golf. What's up, man?
What's up?
And Les Bailey from Pro something now golf.
Yeah. Get on with it. Get on with it.
I'm just gonna change your title to Pro NFL now. I don't ever see you post about golf anymore. All I see is you post about the Tennessee Titans. But we've got, and I had to ask him how to pronounce his name, and I'm gonna let him do it. But it's fun because now forever I'm gonna think of him as Matty 2+3. So Matty, welcome to the Friday Foursome, buddy.
Hello.
So how do you actually pronounce the name?
Matty Du Plessis.
Du Plessis. So it's 2+3. There we go. So take a
No,
couple
it's
minutes.
No. It's do plus 3.
It's not.
No.
It's 2+3.
It's not 2+3.
Take a couple of seconds. Tell us who you are, what you're doing, what 18 Unda Par is all about, and why the heck you continuously produce these awesome YouTube videos.
Well, first of all, 18 Unda Par is basically doing the best you can in anything. So in golf, you can't do better than 18 Unda Par, but I would say that's a pretty good goal. The reason why I do so many or post so many videos is that I'm just basically sharing my experience on social media, YouTube, Insta, Twitter, and it's pretty much I post some stuff that I think is funny, and a lot of the times I don't expect to put something up, but then something maybe crazy happens, like I have this idea to do a backward shot or something like that while we're out on hole 11 maybe, and then I do it.
Your video where you made the putt between your legs backwards, and like how many times do you have to shoot a video like that? Do you just in the first try and you just pull it off, or do you have to take multiple takes?
I think it took maybe half an hour.
Okay, that's not bad. Well, we've got a ton of questions, and I'm pumped to learn more about you and kind of what your vision is. And the first thing I got to know is because, well, I work all the time, and when I was growing up, well, I went to school, and I didn't get the chance to hit as many balls as you do. So, do you go to school?
No, I'm homeschooled.
So you say no, but then you say you're homeschooled. Yeah. So you go to school. You go to school on your own terms because, well, you need to go hit more balls. So I like it. Jason, you are obsessed with junior golf, as we all know, with what you're doing with Shop Junior Golf. And I knew today, and I asked you earlier this week, I was like, hey, have you seen our guest this week? And you're like, no, let me look. And you hadn't heard of Matty, but kick it off. You got a bunch of really good questions this week, man.
Man, I'm ashamed to say that I didn't know about Matty before. But what's funny is I had gone through some of his videos, and I actually did see you were on the Golf Channel. Somebody did an interview with you on the Golf Channel, and I had seen that, and it was on, like, it's even in my Evernote to go back and look you up, and I apologize because I never did. So I'm very ashamed of myself, and I'm sorry. Your videos are very, very cool, though, and I can't wait to show my kids because I've been watching them for the last 2 days, and they're really exciting. So very cool what you're doing. I think you clearly have some skills when it comes to social media and marketing, and you probably don't even realize it yet. So yeah, awesome stuff. Like, I think it's really cool. My first question is how did you get started in the game of golf?
Mom gave me my first putter at 2 years old, and I didn't really do much for that, just putted around. And then I think 2 years ago I started playing legit, like for score. But it all started with the putting.
Well, hey, real quick for our viewers, how old are you?
11 years old.
There you go. All right.
Wait till you get to be 18, and then, well, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You should be 18 for 2 years just from strictly marketing.
Mm.
So, Les, you mentioned that you're not really into the junior golf scene so much, but you got some good questions.
Well, I went to Matty's website and took a look around, and I seen him with a lot of famous people, especially down at the Golf Channel, and I was wondering who was the most famous golfers that you met, and which one was your favorite? Put him on the spot.
Wow. I think Lydia Ko would be my favorite.
Oh, all right. Boy's got an eye for the girls already. And the rich
They're
ones,
pretty
too.
much the same age.
Yeah.
Lydia Ko, that's a good one. So, the videos, like, you do so many of them. Do you just literally come up with the idea and go shoot it yourself, or do you have a producer that's coming up with ideas, or like what's your process for coming up with the next great video?
I don't really have a process. I just go out on the golf course, and whoever there that's not going to steal my camera, I have them hold the camera and videotape what I'm trying to do. But besides that, I don't really plan ahead.
Well, how about, like, I noticed that you've got some videos that aren't on the golf course. I saw you doing some putting on some concrete. I've seen you do some trick shot videos, and it looks like a practice area. Like, how do you decide where your videos are going to be shot, or is it just like a spur of the moment? Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm going to set up, this putt on this piece of, concrete and go from there.
Well, when we went to New York City, I basically just set up the ball on concrete to putt there. But when I do juggling, I don't think it's a matter of just letting it flow. I think I just think of it and then go to wherever I want to do the putt or the trick.
So the practice area that you shoot in, what is that? Is that a basement at home, or is that like an actual practice facility?
No, it's in my office.
Oh, he's got an office.
He's 11 and he has
11,
an
he's got an office. Ricky's working out of a cubicle. He's got an office. Come on.
I guess I need to make more 12-footers. I don't know. Now,
It's called, the office is actually called Studio MD.
Studio MD, very cool.
Yep.
That's his initials, Jason. Did you?
No, I knew that.
I picked up on that, too.
I'm there, man. I got
We're
it.
good. All right. You're picking up what he's putting down. All right.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Les, your next question is a pretty straightforward, simple one about what the heck it is. So ask away, because I'm really curious to learn more about this too.
Well, in visiting the website, it kind of looked like it was a charity function that Matty was working with, and I was just kind of curious as to how it worked. The 18 Under Par and
I did it last year. I'm also going to do the Summer Solstice Challenge 2K15 this year. It's for Chad, children's.
he's got a check in his office on his desk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your assistant provide you with that intel.
It's a children's hospital, helps sick kids. Previous life might have been me. Last year I played 108 holes. This year I'm going to try and do 118.
and that's in one day, right?
Yep, that's in one day.
That's a lot of golf. Man.
108 holes in one day. I'd be in the graveyard the next morning.
So you post a lot in the golf community on Google Plus, and you're 18 Unda Par, and there's another company that posts this 18 Under Par. Did you come up with the idea and the name first, or did they? And why did you choose not to use under when you were coming up with the name?
I don't know who came up with the name first, but I used the word Unda instead of under because I'm from New England. So I almost, as we were leaving the airport one day in Boston, I almost told the lady there in the checkpoint, how do you say 18 under par? But then we left. That would have been funny, though.
That'd be a video. Well, you should do a video. Here, I'm going to be your producer real quick. So you should do a video where you go around to people and get like 15 people and then ask them that question. and see how they, and then make that happen. Jason, I know that you were going to talk about the summer solstice, but keep that conversation going because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, like I'm curious. Matty, I saw on your site about the summer solstice squad, and I know that it's a fundraiser, and you're playing a ridiculous amount of holes in one day, and I know that you have other people that are playing to help you out in that. And could you kind of talk a little bit more about the summer solstice squad and how our viewers can get involved?
Like I said in one of my videos, the information is in the description. Obviously, this is one of my videos, so always I can't say that. But I think Zach Arvin, he's one of my high school friends. He's going to try and play 7 rounds, which I think is 126 holes. And then Mr. Paul Ludi, he's 71 years old. He's going to try. He's going to try and play 71 holes because he's 71.
Hey, look at that, Les. There is a chance for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know which course they're going to play it on, either Highland or Lakeland Queechee.
That's a good that's a good segue because what's your home course and what courses do you play in your area? I don't really know a lot of courses in that region.
Well, right now I'm usually playing Queechee, Vermont, Lakeland, Island. But the other day I played at Crown Point. I think 2 years in a row now I went to Keegan Bradley's tournament. Not tournament. It's clinic, which is in Woodstock, and that's where he talks about stuff. It's a couple of balls. Last year they did it with Brendan Steele. They were all like, he's a nice guy. So
He's a DY instead of a DP.
What does that mean?
Oh, DJ. I mean, Brendan DeJong.
Oh, yeah.
So with the summer solstice thing, how can we donate if we wanted to donate to the cause?
Well, some people do $1 hole or $20 a birdie or like a regular.
Hang on, $20 a birdie. I can go broke real quick because you probably make a lot of birdies.
That information is on the website.
Nice.
There you go.
Les, back to you.
Well, you went to Keegan Bradley's training camp, and you like Lydia Ko better. What's with that?
Well, Lydia's cuter.
I think the man golfer that I like best is Rory McIlroy.
Oh,
all right.
Meet him.
Oh boy.
All right.
The guy that I did meet that I like best is Bubba Watson.
Well, I seen your picture with Bubba Watson. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Bubba's really into kids and that kind of thing. I figured he would probably be a good guy to meet.
You're missing out, one guy that we're going to talk about in a little bit. Go ahead. Have you met him? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
So, what's your goal? Like, I mean, you're only 11, but like, what's your goal with growth of the game? Are you wanting to play high school and college and then take it to the tour? Or kind of what's your vision?
I have no idea what's going to happen in 10 years. I'm pretty much just trying to have fun right now. Oh, and one more thing. If I go away very quickly, that's because my phone's dead. It's on 25%. I lost half an hour.
Well, we started early, so we'll be able to finish. Jason, back to you.
So I want to know how this even came about. How did you come up with the idea? Like, how did you get, like all of the equipment needed to do all of this stuff? Like, how did this start? I mean, you're 11. This is incredible. I think it's great what you're doing, and like kids are gonna love it. But how did you even come up with this idea?
It's in the par. I think I was just hitting balls in the field one day. There's low battery. Dismiss.
I was like, we lost him already, but I can hear it.
Yes, I was hitting balls in the field one day, and then I thought of all the pros who had shot 59, which is very close to 54. And then I was thinking, would it be possible to shoot 8 in the par, birdie every hole? So I ran inside and asked Mom, and she was like, yeah, if you put in enough hard work, then I think you can do it. So from then, I just started practicing and started playing in less tournaments. I think that's how the actual idea started.
So what about the videos?
The videos or social media I used at first to connect with my grandparents and peoples in Cape Town, and then from there, it just grew.
Very cool. So we forgot to mention it, and Les has got the hat on, and there's a shirt behind my head that's of greenskeeper.org, the sponsor of the Friday Foursome, and you kind of just answered one of the questions, but he had three. So Ringworld is always good at providing a lot of great content to both Greenskeeper and questions to the Friday Foursome, and he asked, do you play competitively? A follow-up to that, are you ranked? So you said that you play in tournaments. How many tournaments do you play in, and are you a ranked golfer?
No, I said I don't really play in tournaments.
Oh, you don't play in tournaments. I thought you said that you did. Okay. Why not?
Because usually the tournaments that are around here takes a whole day to get there. I think Neshobe and Barry, they're like, takes an hour to get there, 18 holes with 3 other kids, and then that's 4 hours, and then we have to eat there and come back. Okay, so there's like the whole day gone for 18 holes where I could be practicing more here.
I like that.
He's got an office, man.
Well, that's a good point. Les, back to you.
Do you have a TrackMan and a putting machine in your office?
Not
yet, huh?
Not yet.
It sounds like it's coming.
Good answer.
So Johnny GK from Greenskeeper wanted to know more about the Black Heart Foundation. Do you have an affiliation with the Black Heart Foundation?
Yeah, the Black Heart Foundation gives access to sport and education to underprivileged kids located in England, but also do some stuff in South Africa.
Nice, very cool. Jason, final question, because the favorite part's coming up, and I told you it was going to go fast, but I want to make sure we get the back 9 in because of his battery situation. So, Jason, final question.
Final question, the logo. How did you come up with the logo, and did you draw that or design it, or did you have somebody else come up with it?
I didn't draw it, but I did think of, and then I got an embroidery guy to do the logo of this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Les, final questions from you.
How do you stay in golf shape in the wintertime up in Connecticut? Vermont.
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
That's pretty good answer.
Usually.
You don't know this yet, and you'll get there. I'm a huge craft beer fan, so you've got a lot of really good brewing companies up in that area, and Dogfish Head is not too far from where you are. So when you get there,
10 years before he has to worry about it.
10. And I guarantee Dogfish is going to release a lot of really good beer in the next 10 years, and I will be there drinking them, waiting for his arrival to be able to buy him his first Dogfish Head. So okay, so the back 9 in. Every time we do this, I tell Les we need to rebrand it. So last year mission between now and next Friday is to rebrand the back 9. But it's just 9 fun rapid-fire questions. So here we go. Do you listen to music when you play golf? Look at he's stretching for it.
He's stretching, yeah. How awesome is that?
Go.
Okay, let's do this.
Do you listen to music when you play golf?
Yes.
Pause. We are going to call it the final stretch because of that right there, Les. I just did the work for you. The final stretch. It's the final 9 questions, the final 9 holes, and you can thank Matty 2+3. Here we go. What golf ball do you play?
Callaway Super Soft Blackheart.
Ooh, that's a good ball. I like that. Who is your favorite PGA Tour player?
Rory McIlroy and Lydia Ko.
Well, she's not a PGA Tour player, but she's the LPGA
She
Tour
might
player.
be someday.
Rory McIlroy.
Now, have you ever had an ace?
It's L.
You ever had an ace?
I've never, no.
Okay, well, good, because you have an office. You don't need an ace. What is your favorite PGA Tour major championship?
British Open.
The Open Championship, but I'll let it slide. What is your favorite social network? You talk about Twitter, you're on YouTube, you've got Facebook. Like, what's your favorite social network?
I think the Instagram, the IG follow.
I like that. I don't know if I follow you on Instagram. I'll do that when we get off here. Who is in your perfect foursome? Let's go play golf. I'm not in it, but who's in your perfect foursome?
Um.
Lydia Ko.
2000 Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, what's his name, Bubba Watson, and Jordan Spieth.
Well, that's 5, but I'll
Those
let
I
you
said
play a 5
2000
because
Tiger
Tiger's in the 2000 Tiger is in
2000
the
Tiger
group,
Woods.
so
That's the best answer yet. The 2000 Tiger. That's
that,
funny to me.
that might be now all I can think about is the 2000 Tiger. Speaking of majors and speaking of Tiger, will Tiger break Jack's record?
I don't know.
You got to
I
answer.
hope so.
You got to come up with an answer.
Well, the best thing about it is that he thought about it before he answered. He just didn't say no immediately.
I'll bet the 2000 Tiger Woods could.
Yeah,
There you
well,
go.
Tiger Woods, yeah.
that's an acceptable answer. And hey, that's it. And your final question of your Friday Foursome. One, thank you for doing this. This is fantastic. I know you got to get out and practice some more, but what's next for 18 Under Par?
I think get better every day.
Get better
Yep.
every day.
That's what's
I love it. Well, hey, thanks you so much for doing this. Matt Rust is not watching. I know he's not watching because I was talking to him a little bit ago. He's at the senior event in Indiana down at From Slick. But as Matt Rust always likes to say, and as Matty I'm sure will agree, is make less bogeys.